Penny, look, this is stupid. It honestly doesn't matter. It does matter. I mean, God, how insensitive can you get? I should have picked up something was wrong. Yeah, but look, we were all upset. We all said things that we regret. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to pack up and leave just Dad.
Have you seen this? You know, I thought I'd seen that face before.
Dad,
Eddie Banks, plastered all over the papers.
I know how he feels.
Yes. Plus his family. I knew them.
Mr. Corkill? Mr. James Corkill?
Yeah.
Ah, good. Martin Glenister. All right. Spoke to my colleague, I believe. Listen, we haven't got much time. Went through like the clappers this morning. Right, so it's burglary, yeah?
Yeah. Listen, Mr.
Glenister. Oh, excuse me. I've got a rotten cold. Right, well, I gather my colleagues advise you to plead guilty. It's your best chance. And we're asking for mitigating circumstances to be taken into account.
Like what?
Well, I was thinking of your husband's drug habit. If the magistrates know your husband was burgling homes to get money for drugs...
Won't that count against him?
No, in fact, we might swing it to our advantage. But don't worry, Mrs. Corkill. Oh, and the other thing, you do know we're asking for any other offences to be taken into account.
What other offences? What other offences, Jimmy? Oh, that's it. The sum total of my 42 years on this earth. One suitcase and one carrier bag.
Coffee's on.
Penelope Crosby, bag lady. What an awesome achievement. Excuse me, things in the bathroom.
Where's she going to go?
No idea. Oh, say something to her for me, Dad. I can't get through to her. She's upset because she lost her temper with me about the newspaper article backfiring.
Patsy, look, there's business with the baby.
I don't want to talk about it, Dad. Not yet.
Of course. It's just that, well, your mother and I, we do want to know that you're all right.
I am. I'm fine.
I'd be far better off in some anonymous hotel. I just can't take the humiliation. People staring at me, people pitying me.
Well, I'm going to do that anyway.
Well, I just can't take it. And it's all lies. Clive never had a child. I would have known. They must have paid that woman thousands to make up such filth. God, how naive can you get? They set me up, didn't they? And I fell for it. Where's my toothbrush? And what's so bloody unfair is I've got no comeback. I've got no way of telling the world what a pack of lies it all is.
But is it?
Is it what?
A pack of lies. I mean, wouldn't surprise me in the least if that woman turns out to be genuine. It all rings very true to me. Shh. Well, prostitutes, dodgy finances, illegitimate son in Fulham. What next, eh? How many more skeletons in Clive's cupboard?
Mind your fingers. Okay, yeah. I bought it in that little junk shop on Westfield Street.
Oh, get it quick before we have to talk to them.
Talk to who?
The banks.
Why don't we want to talk to the banks?
Have this thing through the door about them.
What thing?
Look, just get in, please. I don't know what to say.
All right. Well, hang on then.
All right, mate.
All right.
What's going to happen with that?
No, thank you. We can manage. What's the matter with that?
God knows. We suddenly developed leprosy or something.
What was all that about?
Oh, it's so embarrassing. I mean, what do you say? Look at this.
Where did this come from?
Through the letterbox this morning.
The poor little girl, eh? I bet it's a family that have done this.
Listen, I'll just take your mummy some tea. Oh, and I've asked Beth to look at some books for her.
Hey, man, listen, I just wanted to thank you for everything you do for her, you know.
My pleasure.
And I was just... Well, I wanted... Well, I know it's a lot of extra work for you. I was just wondering why.
Why what?
Hey, you want to stop your Rachel from seeing that Lee kid, you know? I mean, you don't want to hear ending up in a smash on the M6.
Mandy, I'm so sorry to bother you yet again, but I need to... Oh, hello, Thomas.
Hello, Mum.
I need to... if you could just help me upstairs.
Ah, now then. Problem solved.
No, I'm sorry, Penny. I will not phone for a taxi. I mean, what is the point of spending 50 quid a night on some hotel? Hang on to that money. You're going to need it. For goodness sake, Pen, stop making dramatic gestures and think.
You think I'm making dramatic gestures?
Yes, actually, I do.
Sorry. I'm being a pain again.
No.
Look, I'll take your bags upstairs.
No, I'll do it.
Look, why don't you have a cup of coffee first? Take your coat off.
I'm going to have to get the paper to print some sort of retraction.
Well, saying what exactly?
But it's all lies.
But suppose for a moment that... Well, let's face it, Ben, come on. Clive wasn't exactly a saint. Suppose there is an element of truth in this story.
There's not one scrap of truth. It's shot through with holes. I mean, if this Pennington woman was the love of Clive's life, why did he go with prostitutes?
Yes, but, Pen, there are things here that can be checked out.
Leave it, Dad. Hello? Yeah, she is. Hang on.
You got any biscuits, son?
For you. Who is it? They didn't say. In the tin.
I'll take it next door. Sorry.
She ought to face facts, you know. People don't lie about things like trust funds and school fees, things that can be checked out.
No good saying she ought to, Dad, because she won't.
This is a pretty shocking business as well. Have you read this?
Someone's not going to let them forget the past.
Exactly. Meanwhile, we're lumbered with a problem family on the close, and it's all rebounding back on us. I mean, revenge attacks?
Sad.
Yeah, well, that's obviously what they were. The brick through the window, the wheelchair incident, this. And it affects us all. You know, I think that I'd better call an emergency meeting of the residents. Can I use your computer?
What for?
Well, an agenda. There's a lot of things to discuss. I mean, there's that chap who works in the club for a start.
You don't need to discuss Jimmy Corkill, Dad. Oh, I'll do it.
Well, you may mock, but he was caught red-handed burgling the bank's place. Someone from within our own community. I'm pretty sure he was responsible for your burglary as well.
It was a television company.
Television?
What did they want?
My side of the story. They want me to do their breakfast show.
Oh, I'm not sure that's a very good idea.
What did you say?
I said yes, obviously.
Look, sorry, I've got to dash. Aggravated burglary in Court 7. Well, not too bad, eh? As we thought. Bail. You see, we were right to plead guilty. The probation officer will be in touch, and he'll explain all about the pre-sentencing reports. You just keep your nose clean, stick to the bail conditions, and turn up in court for sentencing on the 20th of May.
Right. Well, listen, what do you reckon? Do you reckon I'll get sent down or what?
Probably just a couple of years probation. That or community service. You might get away with just a fine, but I doubt it. A lot depends on these reports. Look, I've got to go. Ring the office if you have any problems.
Thanks very much, Mr. Glenister. Say thank you.
Yeah, thanks. What thanking him for? Wasn't exactly Perry Mason, was he?
You can't afford Perry Mason. And even he couldn't do much with 5 other offences taken into account. 5, Jimmy. 5 burglaries. Well, come on.
Right, but not here, eh? Come
No,
on.
come on. From the beginning, I want dates, I want times, I want places, I want to list everything you took. And let's have the truth for one second.
I'll tell you.
Patricia's right. Ring them, say you made a mistake.
I can't, because I haven't. I'm going to make that woman look like the cheap little gold digger she is. I'm going to shoot holes through her ridiculous story in front of millions.
This really isn't very clever, Ben.
Better to keep a dignified silence, don't you think?
Why? What's dignified about letting people think that your husband and another woman have been deceiving you for years? I want people to know the truth. And this time it'll be in my own words, because it's live. No one will be able to twist them.
But this is the media again, and things don't always go quite how... As your PR manager, Pen, I would strongly advise against...
Ex-PR manager. Ex. Sorry, but I'm sacking you.
Oh, okay, well, all right, then, well, as your friend, I would strongly advise...
Yes, I know. But I think it's time I started trusting my own instincts for a change, and my instincts tell me to do it. Excuse me, I'm just going to go and jot down everything I want to say while it's still fresh in my mind. Whoops.
Oh, dear.
What have I started?
Okay, take it easy.
Don't fuss me.
Nice and slow. Come on. Tell you what, we'll have you doing the can-can this time next week. Okay?
Oops. Goodness, I think I better lie down for 5 minutes.
Come on, then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off.
Well, I think you missed the 1:30.
I know it's all right. Chris coming to pick me up.
Oh, that's very kind of her. Can't be many students lucky enough to have made such good friends with the lecturer.
No. How's Mrs. Sweeney doing with the physio?
Fine. You, I should have really asked you before I went ahead. You don't mind having her here?
Well, why should I mind?
Well, I just thought we owe Sinbad so much.
Oh, yeah, is that the only reason?
Look, that's Chris. I better go. Bring her in.
Well, not now, Mum.
Oh, come on. I'd like to meet her. I'll just pop out and say hello, shall I?
Mum, no!
Are you ashamed of me?
No.
Oh, why don't you want me to meet her? I'd like to ask her about your work. Maybe I could ask her around one night.
Yeah, well, okay, but can we talk about it another time? I'm late enough as it is. Right.
Net twitching, eh? What's going on?
Famous Chris.
Let's have a look.
I'd say hello, but my daughter's ashamed of me.
Oh, don't be soft.
Yeah, it's a stage they go through. It's just... never expected it of Beth. I mean, Rachel, yeah, but Beth and me have always been so close.
I missed out on all that.
It's not too late, you know. She's a tough old lady, your mum, but she's all right. You'll get there. I love the way she calls you Thomas when she talks about you. I think I'll call you Thomas.
Don't you dare.
Someone in your front window watching.
I know, it's my mum. She wants to meet you. Look, can we go, please, before she comes out?
What are you panicking for? I'd like to meet you, Mum. She sounds nice. Come on, introduce me.
No!
So now you go out on the rod every week to feed your habit. Is that right?
Oh, mother swears here.
Oh, don't bother, it means nothing. So, I'm off to our Lindsay's, all right. So I said something.
No, come on. Put the case back.
I can't sit round all night scared stick your house on the rod again.
Jack, I swear.
Oh, yeah, fine, that's fine now. The next time you're desperate for a fix, you won't care what you swore. You'll be out on the rob again, and I won't have a minute's peace. I'm not the addict, Jim. I'm not going to let drugs ruin my life.
I know that. Jack, believe me. I'm sorry for what I've put you through. I don't know how you've had the guts to stay so long.
Not do I.
Sure.
I don't blame you, love. You should have walked out months ago. I'll miss you.
Every day, of course.
Don't come to me.
I'll see you around sometime, maybe.
Take the case back upstairs, eh? Put us on the bed. And we'll pack later. You'd take me home weeks ago. Come on, I'll just say hello, make polite noises, and then we'll go.
No, please. It's dead awkward at the moment.
In other words, you're ashamed of me.
Oh, not of you.
Of us, then? I find that quite hurtful, actually. I hope you haven't made your mum feel you're ashamed of her. Oh, so childish, you know, Beth. You can't keep us apart forever.
Yeah, I
And
know.
to be honest, I'd rather meet her as what I am, as your lover. Don't you think it's time you just a grown-up thing and told her?
What about us?
About you.
Well, I couldn't.
Sweetheart, you can't keep the most important thing about yourself from your mum. And the rest of the world, yeah, if you have to, but not from your mum.
I can't. No, Chris, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not ready.
Okay, you can't put it off much longer.
She won't have it.
Who won't have what?
Your mother. Refused point blank. A meeting of vital importance to the whole neighbourhood, and all she could do is witter on about coffee stains on the carpet and uneaten sausage rolls and the rest of it. So, I was wondering, Patsy, my darling, if if we could just, like, change the venue on the computer.
Uh-huh. I see. Where to exactly?
Well, as you and Max are residents, prominent residents, it did occur to me...
Oh, go in, Dad. I'm sure Max would be delighted to host an emergency residence meeting.
Thank you, my darling.
Press E for edit.
Yeah, okay. No problem. See you later.
Sure. That was wrong.
Wants me to do the afternoon shift.
Oh, what did you say?
What's the use? I need the money.
You won't come back, won't you?
What are you talking about?
You won't change your mind. You will come back.
I'll come back. God help me.
Bread, tea.
Bran flakes, sugar, cabbage, belly pork, that's cheap.
What's that for?
Shopping? It's okay, I'm only borrowing it. I'm down to about 90p.
Well, you shouldn't be taking out the loan tin.
What else can I do? I've got 4 mouths to feed. Well, 3.5, Beth's out most of the time. Actually, I was going to ask, I mean, I hate mentioning it, but maybe your mum could pay a little towards the keep.
Oh, God, man, the keep. I never even thought. Tell you what, I'll get down to her place this week and do some work. Yeah, how much do you want?
No, look, you got the loan as well, Sinbad. Don't take her dignity away. She must be on sick pay or something. If you could just mention it to her tactfully, say £15 a week, that would really help.
Mum? I forgot my dance kit.
Oh, no.
Oh, Mum!
Oh, look, I'm sorry, love. I haven't had time to do the washing. I've been too busy settling Mrs. Sweeney in.
Why do you have to have her here? She's not family.
Rachel?
Well, she's not, and it's a drag. I can't play music anymore. I can't use extension. I can't have friends round.
Oh, nobody said anything. Just be quiet, eh?
No, go on, let her get it off her chest.
Come in, Mrs. Sweeney. I don't want to interrupt. You're not interrupting anything. Now, come in and sit down.
I haven't taken your room, have I, Rachel?
No, of course you haven't. Apologise to Mrs. Sweeney.
I really think I should go back to my own place.
No, not until I've fixed it up, you don't.
Apologise!
No, really, I should be the one.
Sorry. So I can have friends round then?
Yes, of course you can.
So can Lee come round tonight?
Oh, look, I'm sorry, Rach.
I don't believe you. You just said...
Don't open the door. I'll write your games teacher a note.
Oh, hello, my dear. Is your mother in?
It's Mr. Crosby.
Oh, come in, Mr. Crosby.
Ah, Sinbad. Good, good. 2 birds with 1 stone. Look, invitations for you both. Emergency meeting of the residents. I take it you both got this leaflet about Lee Banks through your letterboxes this morning.
About Lee?
Yeah, have a look at that, love. That's why I've got to say no.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think a family like that's going to attract a lot of trouble into the close, and I'm not at all happy about it.
Still news. I knew all about that ages ago. Lee told me.
Well, that's why your mum doesn't want the lad in the house.
I don't care what he did. I like him.
Not the sort of young man, my dear, that girls like you should be associating with, I'm afraid. Oh, by the way, that's not the only item on the agenda. There's that business with the Corkhill chap, plus the God Squatters, and... Anyway, look, I better get the rest of these distributed, so I'll see you both there then, right?
Definitely.
Bye for now.
Bye. I'm sorry, Rachel. I know you like Lee, but I don't want you seeing him again.
Oh, right. So it's to walk round with a blindfold on?
Oh, don't be stupid.
Well, don't talk to your mum like that.
Well, you can't stop me seeing him at school. I mean, I'm fed up of this. He's always here, but I can't have anyone round. And now you're banning me from seeing my best mate. I can't do anything, me, can I?
Oh, God.
That's all right. I'll go and calm her down.
I really don't want to cause this kind of trouble.
Don't worry, this wasn't you. I'll go and see if I can talk to her.
She's not at all happy about me being here, is she?
Oh, she's not happy about anything at the moment. She's at that age.
Actually, I'm glad to have a moment alone with you. I would like to ease the burden a little, if only financially. I was thinking I could probably manage £10 a week. Would that be all right?
10?
Well, I'm afraid my sick pay is a bit on the mean side. But if 10's not enough, you must say so at once.
Well, actually, Mrs. Sweeney, that would be fine. Thank you.
You must be very fond of Thomas.
Pardon?
I don't fool myself that you're doing this because you're fond of me. It's a great comfort to know that someone like Well, that you and he...
No, really, no. We're just good friends.
Hiya, Jack. Hey, Rachel, Jordash hasn't gone past in the last 5 minutes, has she?
I haven't seen her.
Oh, by the way, Jimmy, how did he get on today?
Yeah, he pleaded guilty. Sentencing in about 3 weeks. They're waiting for reports.
Right. Oh, I don't know whether David Crosby's been in with one of his little invites for Ron, but I just thought I'd warn you. There's a residents' meeting on Wednesday, and Jimmy's on the agenda. He's item number 2. The banks are number 1.
Banks are number 1 what?
You know, on people's hit list. Money banks, you know, personal accounts, interest rates and stuff. I'll see you later, Jack.
Try love.
Traffic warden's come a close second. Hi.
Look, listen,
Jackie.
I want to apologise for what Jimmy... Can't even look you in the face, I'm so ashamed.
How did he get on today?
Oh, he pleaded guilty. But we won't know anything, you know, till they've done all the reports. Listen, I don't know if you've seen this. We're both in the same boat, really. They're having a meeting about us. The Brookside Residents Committee.
Meeting about us?
To discuss that. And Jimmy.
I see. So, banks with a capital B are number 1 on the hit list.
You're not alone. Jimmy's number 2.
What are they going to do about it, eh? When they've had their nice little backstab and gossip about us? Lynch us? Drive us out? Excuse me. Eddie, read that. Look.
Hey! Oh, those flaming bloody case-yours.
Oh, that's not all. Jackie Corkill.
Oh, you've been talking to Jackie Corkill?
Don't you say anything against Jackie. She's my friend.
Hey, I've nothing against her. It's him. I hope they lock him away till he's drawing his pension.
Oh, well, he's way down on the hit list. If he was here, top place for us. There's a meeting of the Residents' Committee Wednesday night. We're the main topic.
Oh, I see. A secret little meeting with the knives, I'll say. To carve up the problem family. Well, we'll be there.
We haven't been invited, Ed.
Do you think that's going to stop me? Let them try. Let the buggers try.
No! It's me. I'm stopping you. You barge in on their meeting and they'll really turn against us. Look, I'm sick of being public enemy number 1. I've made good friends here. I want to keep them. So you play this my way, right? Don't you dare go anywhere near their meeting.
As from next week, the new Brookside lineup means that the Monday edition will be moving to Tuesday at 8:30, and the Wednesday and Friday episodes will remain at their usual times.